Hi, I'm April, partner and director of partnerships. I'm here to answer some of our most common and frequently asked questions here at Hatch Duo. Okay, so first question is, what does Hatch Duo do? Well, we design and develop hardware products that not only need to look good, but are manufacturable and sellable. Is hardware actually that hard? Yes, it can be expensive. Actually, it is expensive, can be slow and unforgiving. That's why it's very valuable to do it right. Why do hardware startups fail? Well, usually folks underestimate the time that it'll take, the budget, and they usually start building before they're ready. Is product development... we got a little technical. Is product development expensive? If you want something real, absolutely. There's no version of hardware that can be cheap and done well. Next question. What kind of products have you built? Products that we have built usually are heavily tech integrated solutions and systems, usually consumer electronics, medical devices, robotics, industrial solutions. Well, it's trial and error. What makes Hatch Duo different? Well, usually what takes multiple vendors, we do it all under one house and one roof. So industrial design, mechanical engineering, and we ensure that manufacturing handoff is seamless. Who does Hatch Duo work with? Folks who are serious about building hardware. So they're usually post idea. They're willing to invest both time and money, and they're thinking about long-term goals. Do you need a prototype before working with Hatch Duo? No, not usually, but in some cases it can be helpful depending on what you're trying to validate. How long does it take to develop a product? It depends. I would say anywhere from 6 months to 12 months or more. All right, can I build a hardware product with about $10,000? Sure. I mean, I don't think you'll launch anything meaningful with that, but you can certainly start exploring with that type of budget. Do I need technical experience to start a hardware company? Not necessarily, but if you don't have technical experience or expertise, then I would say that you would need to rely on folks that do have an understanding of what it takes to design and launch a product to market. Why do prototypes fail? Because usually people rush into the build before they've actually figured out what they're building. What do founders get wrong about manufacturing? Oh, okay. Usually if it gets built once, that it can scale, and that is usually never the case. What should I prepare before starting development? You should definitely get clarity on what your product is, your user and your target market, and your budget. Usually if one of those things aren't clear, then we're not off to a good start. How much should I budget for a hardware product? I would say more than you think, and then add margin to that. What does a good founder look like to you? Usually they're decisive, committed, and realistic about budget and timeline. I'll read it again. When should I hire a product design firm? When you're serious about building and not just thinking about it. All right, what kind of clients does Hatch Duo say no to? People who want premium outcomes with startup budgets or aren't ready to hear the truth. All right, what makes a product premium? Restraint. Usually when products aren't overly designed, they're intentional. What's one thing every founder should know before starting? That hardware product development is a commitment. If you're half in, it definitely shows up in your product and your business. Well, thanks for watching. Those were our commonly asked questions. If there's any questions that you'd like answered, leave a comment below. Otherwise, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. When should I hire a product design firm? I don't know. Shoot, how did I not come up with the script? Or aren't ready to hear the truth. Do you think that's, maybe we cut that. I mean, I guess that's fair. People who want premium outcomes with startup budgets. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like that smile. It was so good. I was like, why am I smiling so big? I was like, I feel so weird. I was like, ew, that was so cringe.